We've done the Championship. Now let's rank the managers in the Premier League from worst to best. Number 20, Scott Parker, Bournemouth. Poor old Scott. Look, his Championship promotions are, of course, a big thumbs up, but 2 seasons ending in relegation at Premier League level needs to change. If he keeps Bournemouth up, he will jump up a few places. Number 19, Frank Lampard, Everton. Look, he kept Everton in the division, good start, but still has much to prove after Darby and Chelsea to take his managerial status anywhere near that of his incredible playing legacy. Number 18, Ralph Hasenhüttl, Southampton. Hasenhüttl diligently climbed up the ranks in Germany, but I'm just a bit worried he's running out of steam now in England. 11th, 15th and 15th over 3 full seasons in charge at Saints. They can be a little bit erratic and he'll be in trouble if they struggle next season. Number 17, Patrick Vieira, Crystal Palace. New York, okay. Nice, not very good. 12th place in his first season at Palace. The average position they've had is 12.55. So it feels a bit like a par, although we do need to acknowledge he did change the style. If he takes them forward now, he climbs the list. Number 16, Steve Cooper, Nottingham Forest. Look, despite having no Premier League experience, Cooper is very much in the moment the hot hand after last season's exploits at Forest. His reputation will continue to grow if he can keep them up. Number 15, Stevie Gerrard, Aston Villa. Yes, still very much unproven at Premier League level, but that title win and undefeated season in Scotland with Rangers bumps him up a few places. Villa's owners are looking at the top half of the table, so he's going to need to earn his stripes in England pretty quickly. Number 14, Jesse Marsh, Leeds. Had a better time in New York than Patrick Vieira did, but still couldn't win the big one there. He did, however, win a double-double with Salzburg in Austria. Impressive stuff. Short and sweet at Leipzig, and it's been short and sweet at Leeds so far, but he had one brief to keep them up, and he did just that. What next defines where he goes, up or down in this list. Number 13, Thomas Frank, Brentford. Frank took the baton at Brentford with still a fair bit of running to do, and he took them up, and he kept them up. Huge tick in the box there. Season 1 done with plenty of headroom, and he'll climb this list if he gets through the difficult second album and stabilises the bees at the top level. Number 12, Marco Silva, Fulham. Yes, he's come up from the Championship, but he has plenty more experience than pretty much everyone else in this list before at Premier League level. It is a bit up and down, but I think that experience counts for a lot. And at his best at Hull, Watford and Everton, Silva has proven to be a pretty capable Premier League manager. He's going to have to be at his best to stop Fulham yo-yoing. Number 11, Bruno Lage, Wolves. 2 huge ticks in the box for Bruno Lage. One is the ridiculous 18 wins in 19 games as caretaker manager of Benfica to take the Portuguese title back in 2019. And it was a top 10 season in his first go in the Premier League for Wolves last time out. They have been higher than that, so the expectation is that he will push on. But what he's done well so far. We're halfway there. If you're enjoying this countdown, please hit the like button to support the video and help it spread to more people just like yourself. Number 10, Eddie Howe, Newcastle. Despite his relatively young age managerial-wise, Howe has been around forever and has vast experience of English football and good success and tenure in the Premier League from Bournemouth. I thought he was in danger of staying out too long after their relegation, but it looks like he's going to be more than just a placeholder for the Saudi regime at Newcastle. It was a good start there for Howe last season. Number 9, Graham Potter, Brighton. All looks very progressive and joined up. Good recruitment, good football down at Brighton. 9th place in the Premier League last season as well. Potter is currently establishing Brighton as a viable Premier League force and himself as one of the stronger English managers working at the top level right now. Number 8, Mikel Arteta, Arsenal. Is he fortunate to be there? Maybe, but it's a huge high-pressure job at a very big club. seem to be headed in the right direction. Look, he would be a lot lower if he hadn't got that FA Cup win, but a major trophy for me bumps him up a few places, and we'll see if he can take Arsenal forward next season. Number 7, Erik ten Hag, Manchester United. 3 championships with Ajax in the Netherlands. Okay, they are the strong favourites, but they played lovely, lovely football. And that Champions League semi in 2019 shows he can do it against elite opposition. Good luck, Erik ten Hag. Many have gone before and many have failed at Old Trafford. Number 6, David Moyes, West Ham. Moyes now has 6 top 6 finishes with Everton, and he's added another 2 top 7 finishes at West Ham. Okay, he didn't succeed in the big job at Manchester United, but for experience now and someone who can take a team out of the middle and get them challenging, Moyes is the man. Number 5, Brendan Rodgers, Leicester. Rodgers seems to sort of combine the achievements of 2 or 3 of the managers beneath him in this list. He's got that championship promotion and stabilising Swansea at the top level. He got the big club experience, but he didn't quite make the big leap and win the title at Liverpool. He's got the league titles at the maybe secondary European League at Celtic, and he's also got 2 top 5 finishes at Leicester. I think the fact that 8th this past season was a little bit sneered at probably speaks volumes for what is expected from Brendan Rodgers. Number 4, Thomas Tuchel, Chelsea. Tuchel has won a Champions League with Chelsea and 2 French titles with PSG. Obviously one of the elite, but I do feel there are 3 others ahead of him. Were he to deliver an English title win under Chelsea's new owners, maybe he supersedes at least one of them. Number 3, Antonio Conte, Spurs. I think Conte and his 5 national titles with 3 different teams just beats Tuchel's European Cup. Can he get Spurs closer to that top 2? If he gets them in to the top 3, where I've got him in the manager rankings, he'll certainly be worth his rather large salary. Number 2, Jurgen Klopp, Liverpool. Now, let's be very clear about this. This is not a number 1 and a number 2, but very much a number 1A and a 1B in Premier League terms at the moment. Look, Klopp is fantastic. I can't really fault him. He'll go down as one of the all-time greats, but he's in an era with a very, very impressive rival. Number 1, Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. Look, there's absolutely nothing in it in terms of the past few seasons. Flip a coin. I can't separate Guardiola and number 2, or number 1B as I called him, Jurgen Klopp. The only thing I think that puts Pep at the top in my mind is just that extra sauce from that Barcelona legacy, and the entire body of work just makes him my number 1. There's our list of the Premier League managers ranked from worst to best. Get involved in the comments. Look, you can scream and shout and rant and rave and be outraged about my rankings all you like, but all I'm going to do is ask you, what is yours? So why not go for it? Take on the topic yourself. Give me a top 5 and a bottom 5 at least, if you can't be bothered to do all 20. As I said at the top of the video, we've done the same treatment with the 24 championship managers. So click here to stay with the Benjamin Bloom Football channel.